Well, here we go. One save ends and another one must begin. And this save is going to be absolutely superb because I've been given under strict instructions by Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney to take Wrexham from all the way down in League One, which I think is doable, to the Premier League. And not only the fact have to get to the Premier League, they want me to win it and also win the Champions League. So I welcome you to the Hollywood Dream. Hello, welcome to part one of the Hollywood Dream. And coming up in today's episode, we are going to be taking a look around our new club, and that is Wrexham. So they have today confirmed the appointment of Jack Clatworthy as their new manager. Eyebrows have been certainly raised in the world of football at the appointment of the inexperienced. I wouldn't say I'm inexperienced. Like, you saw what I did in the previous save. Started off at Weymouth, yes, didn't go too well there, but then it went all right after that. Went to Maidstone, did some brilliant stuff there. Obviously, finished my career off with Bayern Munich winning the Champions League. I wouldn't say I'm inexperienced, but okay, fair enough, fair enough. I'm not going to argue with the press, and he is sure to face plenty of questions when he faces the media for the first time at Stock K Raz, which is the racecourse ground if you're not familiar with it. He replaces previous manager Phil Parkinson. I think Phil Parkinson, he's done some brilliant things with Wrexham. Took him from National League to League One, then for some reason decided to take a step down. I'm not sure why. I guess the spotlight was getting a bit too heavy on his shoulders, so he's asked me to step in and finish the job and get them to the Premier League and win the Champions League. So reputation, I thought might have been a bit higher. It's only 2.5 stars. I was expecting it to be at least 3.5, but League One level, I guess that's all right. So obviously this is our first season in Sky Bet League One. Last season it's not promoted from the Vanarama National, is it? It's promoted from League Two, but I get that. It's still FM24, so technically it was promoted from Vanarama National. Obviously FA Cup, we're not too fussed about what we do in that. The main priority is get promoted this year. Obviously, I don't know what the squad looks like. Transfer budget looks quite healthy. Wage budget, at the moment, it's all right, but I'm not sure how much wage budget we're going to be working with. So the best 11, well, it says the formation is going to be a 5 at the back. I'm not sure about that, but we might play that and see what the squad looks like and what players we are working with. But they do have Jay Rodriguez up front. He's a great striker. Arthur Conquo, a brilliant young goalkeeper. I think he's fantastic. I'm not sure how they've got him on a permanent, but they have. So the board wants us, Mr. Rob McElhenney wants us to sign high reputation players. That's going to be quite hard to do down in League One, but I think we can give it a go. Grow the club's reputation. That's all good. That's Disney's got that sorted. Work within the wage budget should be fairly simple. Expand the stadium. I think the stadium does need a little bit of a TFC. Obviously, they do have a fourth wall, which it's not great. We will take a look at the stadium and the surrounding area very, very soon. So I think that's all doable. So they want us to reach the latter stages of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. That's fine. Reach a Sky Bet League One playoffs in the first season in League One. Are you out of your mind, Rob? I think you are. Be competitive in the FA Cup. Yeah, they only want us to really care about the playoffs, and in the further few years, they want us to win promotion next season. That's fine. I can live with that. Then rest of the years, just attempt to remain in the championship within the next 5 years. So I'm hoping, between you and me, I'm not going to let Rob hear this. I want Premier League football within 5 years. I reckon. I think that's probably a good plan. 5 years we're in the Prem, then 10 years maybe competing for a Champions League. I think that's probably the plan for this save. Then so supporters want us to play entertaining football, develop players using the club's youth system. But Rob, you wanted high reputation players, so you can't have one or the other. It's you can't have both. It's either it's one or the other. High reputation or clubs youth. I'm not good with developing players through the youth system. They will also want us. They want us to win promotion to the championship this season. Wow. Uh, get the better of our rivals, Chester. We're never going to play them. Finish above Shrewsbury in the. Why Shrewsbury? I guess that is, they are like literally 20 miles out from Wrexham, so I guess that's fine. Get the better of our rivals, Tranmere. I don't think Tranmere are in League One, but they might be. No, we're not going to arrange it. It's just got friendly. I guess that's all good. So I think that leaves us with one thing to do before we take a look at the squad. Let's see where we're playing. Well, from personal experiences, I went to Wrexham last year, so I know the area, I'd say fairly well. It's quite easy to get around, similar to Exeter, really. Very easy to navigate around. So obviously, you've got the stadium there, got the Premier in here, which is lovely, by the way. Close proximity to the stadium, literally a 5-minute walk. You've got the turf bar, and let's actually get down to ground level so we can have a nice look around the stadium. Obviously, this must be on a match day, or the pub is seriously busy, which is a very nice. Features in the documentary Welcome to Wrexham. Obviously, if you haven't watched it, just check it out. I've got nothing to do with it, but I think it's a good documentary, decent documentary. But if you head down this road, you will eventually get to the city centre, which fairly quiet, but it's quite nice. Lots of decent restaurants and cafes, which I'm quite fond of. So let's actually have a look at the stadium. We need to do an aerial view because we can't actually go inside the stadium, which is quite frustrating. But let's take a look at the stands. Is there? I don't think there was any way we could actually get inside the stadium, but we'll just do it from the air. And where is the stadium? Here it is. So you got the Wrexham Lager stand on your right hand side there, where the mouse or cursor is. This is the fourth wall. I'm not sure why they call it, because it does literally look like a wall. I can only presume they are planning on building a permanent stand, because when it's raining, it's probably not nice to be in, because it's literally seating without a roof over it. So I can only presume it's going to be temporary because, let's be honest, it's not nice. It doesn't look good compared to the rest of the stadium. Obviously, this is the way end up here. Wasn't nice at all, but I think it could do with some major improvements. So I think I could see a future here for a Premier League football, but I think we definitely need to revamp this stadium. This stands pretty much all right, but the pitch looks decent, by the way. But it's just probably I think we need to rebuild two of the stands. Then we've got a Premier League level stadium, then hopefully maybe a Champions League level stadium. You never know, but I think all in all, it's a nice stadium in a lovely city. Well, not a lovely city, but it's good. It's good. That's all I'm saying. It's good. I'm not saying I like it, but it's all right. It just needs a proper stand here because it just looks wrong. It's just wrong having a temporary stand. Just build one fast, and hopefully that should be built within the next couple years or two when we get to the Premier League. And now let's meet the squad. Well, we've had a look at the stadium. It's quite nice. Some bits could do with a little bit more improvement, but some bits look all right. To the pitch, that's a magnificent condition. But let's meet the squad. Let's just accept all this because we've been through it already. They do want us to expand the stadium, which I can only presume that means getting rid of the fourth wall and getting in a decent permanent stand, hopefully. When do they want us to do that by? Do they have plans to do it now? Or I don't think they're not going to do it now, are they? Let's meet the players. Let's see what we're going to do with the players, because I'm not sure what sort of tactic I'm going to play, but let's see who the best player is. So the best player at the club is Paul Mullin. Ironically, can't even get into the first team in real life, but he is injured for 3 months, so we will just we'll forget about him for now, but he is our best striker at the club. He's not fast, but he's all right. He's okay. He's not the best. He's just all right. Then we've got James McLean, who is a winger, technically a wing back. So I'm thinking. I mean, his best position is a left wing back. So I'm thinking maybe five at the back, possibly. That remains to be seen. We've got Oliver Rathbone, who I think he's probably one of the best players at Wrexham. I've been particularly impressed when I've seen him play for Wrexham. So yeah, I think he's definitely. I wouldn't say one for the future, but he's definitely good enough for this level and potentially the championship. No, actually, Jay Rodriguez is our best player. I didn't see him at the top. He's 33 years old, one cap for England. He's a one cap wonder. I don't think he's gonna get any more. But I can't. How have they got him from Burnley? He was playing Premier League football 2 seasons ago, and now he's slugging it down in League One. What is going on there? How much is he on? 15 grand. He must be our highest paid player, I reckon. And alongside him, we've got Elliot Lee, who is a attacking midfielder, maybe a 5-2-1-2, possibly. I think we're probably certainly leaning in that direction. So he looks like a good attacking mid. He's in League One. Who's he play for? So he played for Charlton, Luton for many years, started at West Ham. So he's clearly good enough for this level. Maybe almost too good for this level, but I think he'll be a fantastic player for us. We've got Ryan Longman, who is a winger or can play right wing back, so might potentially train him up to be a wing back. Is there any other players that could potentially play wing back? We've got George Dobson, who's another decent midfield option, but he plays better as a defensive mid. And we've also got Matty James, who is a actual centre mid. I think, played for Leicester, started off his career at Man United, so he's got bags of experience. Some experience in the Premier League, which may be helpful if we get there. I doubt he's going to be in the squad. I doubt he's going to be with Wrexham. But we've also got Ollie Palmer, who is a decent striker option. And what defensive options do we have, or decent defensive options? Who's our goalkeeper? Arthur Okonkwo, only 2.5 stars, decent League One, but potentially Championship. I think that'll be fine. The backups, questionable. We do have Mark Howard, who's a perfectly adequate backup, along with Callum Burton. I'm not sure who these two guys are. Bradley Foster is listed for those, so I'll probably end up just sending him out. Luke McNicholas, yeah, he'll probably end up just going. We've just signed him. He won't be going at all then, so he'll probably end up going out on loan or sent down to the under 23s. But a decent defensive wise, so we've got Will Boyle. Never really heard of him. I don't think he's played many games for Wrexham, but he looks like a decent centre back, along with Hugo O'Connell, obviously former Derby. Did he ever play for Derby? I don't think he never played for Derby. I don't think he played for Charlton, though. Rochdale Berry started off his career at Celtic. Then alongside him, do we not have any other centre backs? We've got Lewis Brunt, who is he looks decent. I wouldn't say he's good, but yeah, some of them look a bit. They could have better options with. George Evans, what are you? You're you're a centre mid. Maybe not five at the back. Maybe we do like a. I don't really know. What do we technically have if we sort it by best roles? So Luke Bolton's he's actually a right wing back. So, now I might have to do a bit of thinking off camera. But at the moment, what's Seb Raven? He's a left wing back. So, oh god, I'm struggling in terms of what formation we are seriously going to play, because I'm not sure myself at this point. But that doesn't mean we won't sell any players, because we do have a good player listed, Jacob Mendy. he probably will end up going. But at this point, I don't really know what system we're going to use. What does the so vertical tiki taka? What formation? 4-3-3. I don't think we. I don't really. We'll load it up. We'll load it up for now. That is probably one of the contenders. Vertical tiki taka 4-3-3. We'll just load up a gegenpress. 4-2-3-1. Just in case. Just as a backup option. If we do have to decide to do it, then I think we'll just load up a ring play a 5 at the back formation, probably a 5-2-2-1-2. I think that's probably what we might start off with, or we might not. We might just start off with the 4-3-3. Just play it nice and simple, because at least we've got the players for this system. I don't think we have the players for 5 at the back, but we might do by the start of the season. Obviously, I think that covers everything for today's episode. I don't think there's anything else I need to say. Let's take a look at the development center. Do we have any decent options? We do have Max Cleworth. I'm not sure what he's doing in the under 21s, because he's a good thing. You know what? I'm just going to call him up because I think he's a terrific player. He's played for them quite a few times in real life. Who else do we have? We've got Josh Adams. I don't think he's going to get any good. Mo Fowl. Again, similar to Josh Adams, I don't think he's going to get any good. Although he does have decent ability, so there's always a chance we could potentially call him up. And if it doesn't work out, we can just send him out on loan. So I think that'll probably be it for now in terms of call-ups. Anything under the under 18s? We've got a 14-year-old. Leo Paparink, Welsh striker. I doubt he's going to be any good, but you never know. Could become a star player potentially as good as Shea Rodriguez. Yeah, we'll leave that for now. We'll leave him in the under 18s. Obviously, he's still only 14, so he's still got a lot to learn. But he is 1-star current ability, so he might potentially be good enough for the first team. But I highly doubt it. But you never know, I guess. You never know. But what is actually our best 11? Let's just have a quick look. Obviously, this isn't set in stone in this formation. It picks the roles and duties. Yes, we'll, obviously, I think that's probably all right. Paul Mullen, obviously, not going to be playing up front, so I'll probably end up going with Jay Rodriguez. See, Elliot Lee, where does he fit in? Because he's a really good attacking midfielder. So maybe, this is tough. And if we did decide to go with a 5 at the back, how would we work this? Maybe we do go 5 at the back. Obviously, we've got Paul Mullen who's injured, but we do have Ollie Palmer who can play up front. So he's not a great striker, but yeah, I think probably what we'll do is, for now, I think we'll just stick with the 5 at the back, because I think it's all right. We'll probably we can always play Seb Raven as a left centre back, or then play James McLean out on the left hand side. So probably do something like this. So I think it's still work in progress. It is, but at this stage, I don't know what tactic we're going to play. So I'm in two minds whether we do the 4-3-3 or the 5-1-2-1. I suspect Future Jack out in part 2 should definitely have a set in stone plan of what formation we're going to play, and that will be coming up in tomorrow's episode, where we'll be playing our first fixtures in charge of Wrexham against Peterborough and Charlton. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.